occupy the heart of the father, mother, and children. It's not so that one relationship can exist next to another. Each family member may have his own particular religious interests, but if we understand one another, then we have a kind understanding. We take all of these interests in. Thus, the woman, the mother, has got to be so selfless that she shares the problems and the cares of her husband. A kind understanding for all needs, worries, and problems is what makes family life so warm, because of the awareness, my problem is the other's problem, my joy is the other's joy. You see this in film version and what have you. You think of, I think of, let's see, there's 12 or how, there's two movies that have to do with, I think it's 12 kids, is it?
Oh, yeah.
19 kids and counting.
18 and 19.
19 kids and counting? Yeah.
No.
No, not
Cheaper
what?
by the dozen.
Who?
Cheaper by the dozen.
Cheaper by the dozen, there you go. The Cheaper by the dozen.
Oh, yeah.
The second episode, where the little girl now is growing. She's just getting to be, she was a preteen, now she is just turning into an adolescent. And she gets her first little puppy love with the neighbor down the street. And she is all, and she was kind of a tomboyish type in the family, but now suddenly, she wants to
Girly.
And her dad, who is otherwise a very loving man and whatever else, apparently can't see that this is important to her, and it's important not to bring it out in public, even though everybody else knows this is happening. And he makes a fool of himself, of course, and then this is a tremendous hurt for her. Benevolent understanding is someone who understands, this is my preteen daughter, she is just beginning her journey, she is just, and being quiet about it would have been a much better thing. And of course, this is Hollywood, so everything gets fixed up and everybody loves one another at the end. But in real life, how many hurts happen as a result of that? And it's not as easy to fix as a Hollywood script. And benevolent understanding, kind understanding. This is one of the things that is important for us as shepherds, as priestly mothers to take in. Fathers also speaks about love or understanding that is an uplifting understanding. There's an example here that goes way back in time. That I believe in the good and in the mission of the other person. And there, I think it's also important to think about, what happens in terms of, we talk about the covenant of love as a mutual exchange of goods, interests, and hearts. And the interests is really important. The Blessed Mother really is interested in the things that are interesting for us. Always. Can you believe that? We're not quite, I don't think we're not quite as convinced that the Blessed Mother is really interested in. I've shared that experience with you about my Thanksgiving restaurants in Puerto Rico, and the Peruvian mom married to a Puerto Rican husband, and all of the kids in the hubby, they go to the TV afterward to watch the famous football game, and she's there right in their midst with them all. And afterward I asked her, she's from Peru, what does she know about American football? And I asked her, I didn't know that you were interested in American football. I don't know the difference between American football, South American football, it doesn't matter to me. But what matters to me is that I know that my family loves it. My family loves this thing. And so I'm going to waste time, as it were, just being there with them. Yes, there are a million other things to be done. But I want to be there with them, sharing this moment. And I think that if we look at that experience on the level of our human nature, how much more is the Blessed Mother interested in the most minute things that are our dreams and aspirations? Always. How many relationships, or how many men, who have big dreams? The man is always more of a global type of thing, going out into the world. Whereas the woman usually, let's hold things here, let's keep things. And then the man has, you have some guys who are a little bit, they go off the edge and they invest in I don't know how many things, get them out of that investment, forget it, that's only dangerous. But there are those who have dreams and aspirations and where there is no real big gamble that is being taken, and it's important for us to sustain that, to be interested in that. Understanding that uplifts. It is good if father and mother are interested in those things that are interesting for the kids. How important is it for parents to be at football games, at soccer games, at whatever? Yes, and it's only a journey, and it happens through, but it's important that all of these things happen. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be at a Valentine's Day dance. I'm going to say hello to the people there. I'm not interested in that, and I'm not interested in the noise of the band that's playing things and what have you. But I know that they are interested in having me at least have been present to support the ones who had prepared this little fundraiser there at the Schoenstatt Center. Those are the things that we need to continue to do. Okay, our time ran out. We need to go straight over to the Eucharistic celebration. But priestly mothers, Drew